What is up, guys? Welcome to GamersRaid. My name is David. In today's episode, we're going to look at the top 5 mods for Mudrunner. So stay tuned. Okay, so at number 5 on the list, we have the Gominu. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gominu. It is basically a tiny little Unimog. So let's give it a go and see what it's like. And I'll let you know why it is on the list and why it's positioned where it is for each vehicle. So this is what it looks like. I'm on my keyboard at the moment, not on my steering wheel and all that. So I'll just do manual gearing and that sort of thing. So this is what it looks like. And it's a really, really nice little truck. I really like it. So for each one, I'm going to do the same sort of add-ons. Trailer-wise, we're going to use, well, that's the garage. So we're going to use that and we're going to do the garage points. So this is a really, really good little vehicle. Especially for the beginning of the game. It is really tiny. And it is actually super powerful as well. So I'm just going to pop it in all-wheel drive. Not going to use diff lock or anything like that. And also I'm going to go manual gearing. There we go. So yeah, this is a very, very nice little Unimog style vehicle. So it is fairly damn powerful. It is very maneuverable because it's so small, and I find it super handy at the start of the game because the way we are kitted at the moment with a 2-point trailer and a 2-point attachment on the back of the truck itself, that gives you 4 garage points, which means you can take this assembly and go unlock other garages without making multiple trips. So it is a very, very capable, very good off-roader. It's also a handy little vehicle for if you don't have trailers or anything on it. Just for exploring the map and sort of unlocking your waypoints and that sort of thing. Or your lookout points. The reason I put it at number 5 is it doesn't have any extras. There's no spotlights, there's no bull bars, there's no roof racks, nothing like that. So for that reason, I have it at number 5. And also, because it is a tiny short vehicle, you'll see I'm kind of fighting the steering quite a bit. It tends to slide around quite a bit, especially if we've got a trailer at the back. So it's not super stable, but it is pretty damn strong. I mean, we're climbing logs and things on a very muddy uphill with this trailer, and it's doing fine. It's coping absolutely fine with that. So yeah, that is my little Unimog, and I will leave a link in the description below if I can find all the links. I'll leave links to all of these mods in the description below. All of these are available on Steam, on the Steam Workshop. So let's have a look at number 4. Okay, so at number 4 we have the Gas Next 4x4 Phantom. So let's see what it's like. I actually like this vehicle. It's actually a really nice little vehicle, but there is a good reason why it's in number 4. Fairly good reason, I suppose. Right, so this is what it looks like. Nice little thing, fairly modern actually, which is kind of cool. It's a little bit different. So we're gonna do, the thing is on the back. You can do accessories, roof rack, and you can also do like toolboxes at the bottom. But we're not going to do the toolboxes right now because it does impede some of what you can actually put on the back of this thing, which kind of sucks. Right, there we go. I just want to have a quick run through. See, you can put that one on, but it looks terrible though, and you have to take the roof rack off. But maybe we should go with that, because that's 2 points, which is kind of what we're after. You can take another one. There's another garage thingy. I think it's not the garage cart, no. But there's another garage thingy that you can take for this car, but it's only 1 point, which kind of sucks. But anyway, let's get this going, stick it in first gear, and off we go. It doesn't look great though. That's why I don't like this box thing on the truck. It is cool with the tire dangling by the rope and all that sort of thing. But I don't know, this box thing just doesn't fit the truck very well, in my opinion. So, what I like about this truck, I like that you can have the extra toolboxes on the side, although you can't really see them. It looks cool with the roof rack on. The problem is if you put the roof rack on, you can't put this box on. So it's not a very good start of the game vehicle unless you're happy driving around with this ugly box thing that kind of looks like it's been cut out of a piece of train. And yeah, that's basically why I have it at number 4. It is a really, really fun vehicle to play around with in this game. But I don't like this box that goes on the back of it. And that's the only box that gives you 2 garage points with the trailer for 2 garage points, which gives you 4. So you don't have to do multiple trips. But it just looks kind of crappy. It is, though, a pretty good mid-game vehicle, because it's not bad at carrying logs and that sort of thing. It does make a pretty good all-round vehicle. The only thing is, I don't think it has enough power for the size. It does struggle a bit, as you can see. Even if we try and go to 1+, it does tend to struggle a little bit, and it is heavy. It does sink a little bit in the mud, but all around it is a very good vehicle. I like to use it just because it's different, it's fun. It kind of looks like the front end of a van, but it's 4-wheel drive, and it's just different. I don't know, I just like it. We are stock. There we go, diff locks. That helps out a lot. Here we go. So yeah, it's not the best vehicle in the world, but something about it is just kind of cool. I don't know if it's because it's sort of like a modern-ish vehicle. It's just a cool vehicle. I would like to see a bull bar on this, and I would like to see a different, like a canvas style box with 2 garage points. That is why it is at number 4. Right, let's move on and have a look at number 3. Number 3 is this guy over here. So all I know is Ural Pack. That's all I know. There's a huge code, as you can see down there. I actually have no idea what vehicle this actually is, but it is a really cool and fun vehicle. It's very similar to what we just drove in number 4, but it's like an older, more beefier sort of military style vehicle. It is just a really, really cool vehicle. So let's have a look. So you can have beacons, you can have like your flatbed things and whatever you need. Fireproof exhaust, that is usually a good thing for like fuel trailers and things like that. That we can actually remove. I think there was something. We'll grab that so long. Repair kit. There we go. So you can put this repair kit thing on the roof, which is kind of cool. Makes it look kind of neat. You can also put the spare tire on, but we're not going to do that because if you put that on, you can't actually have the garage parts tent on the back. So that is what it looks like with the tent and the trailer. That is about everything that is available for it. There's obviously trailers and things, and you can do the spare wheel if you don't have this thing on the back. Right, let's give it a whirl and see what happens. This thing I really like. I like the look of it. It's sort of like a double cab, crew cab type thing. It does have quite a good amount of power actually, and I don't know, it's just rough. And it's a really, really capable vehicle. I like this thing because you can use it right through the game, basically. It's pretty good for the start. The only thing it is big. So if you're going sort of narrow roads, that sort of thing, it might struggle a little bit. But overall, it's actually not a bad vehicle. It moves around pretty good for its size. The downfall, as you can see, it is very heavy. As soon as you put anything on it, even if it's empty, it is very, very heavy. So it does tend to sink in quite deep in the mud. But that's kind of why I like it. It's not like the best of the best vehicles. It's just a really cool looking, fun vehicle to drive. And because it's heavy, you have to be a bit more careful at what you do. It won't get stuck easily, but you can have fairly slow progress if you do something wrong or you don't drive it correctly. But it's just good. It's a good, fun vehicle. It makes a very good fuel tanker as well. It is pretty damn good at moving logs around. It's good for garage trailers, that sort of thing. And even as a recovery vehicle to tow out other vehicles, that sort of thing, it is a good vehicle. As you can see what I mean, it does sink quite a bit. Apply diff lock. There we go. There we go. And boom. So diff lock's off. So it's heavy, but it kind of makes it fun because it doesn't just plow through like a tank. It is just a fun vehicle. So I really, really like that vehicle. It's just cool looking and it's good. I mean, it works. It's just nice. Anyway, we're going to move on to number 2. Right, okay. So in second place, and I have to say second place and first place is very, very close to a tie. But there is one reason why number 1 got number 1. But in second place, you have the Gas 66 Shaman or something like that. Anyway, that thing. This vehicle is fantastic. I love this thing. It is such a good vehicle. I don't play maps without this vehicle. It is just a brilliant, brilliant vehicle. I mean, look at it. It's like army skin and it's big, fat, huge tires, and it's just a really, really cool vehicle. I really like this thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that one, military, and we need that one. Look how good that is. Bull bar and spotlights and all that sort of thing. And we need that one. Right, so that gives you 4 garage points. Right at the start, you have the cool bumper. They call it a bumper for some reason. Like a bull bar and the spotlights and the roll bar and everything. It is a cool vehicle. This thing is brilliant. Right, let's give it a go. So, this thing at number 2, just because it's brilliant. It does everything. This thing, I love to use this right at the start of the game to take garage points and go unlock some of the garages. Because it takes 4 points, so you don't have to do like a round trip or anything like that. You just take what you need and go. It is pretty damn good on fuel. It's got very big, fat, wide tires. So grip is pretty damn good, even with a trailer. It is not bad at all with logs. It gets a little bit top heavy with logs, but still a lot of fun. And also, if you just take your accessories off and maybe just put some repair points on the back or whatever, it makes for a very good scouting vehicle. Just to sort of open up the map and get all of your waypoints or lookout points and that sort of thing. Get all of that done. I mean, it's just a good vehicle and it looks awesome. I mean, it is such a fun vehicle. It makes a very good recovery vehicle as well. It makes a very good fuel tanker. It is just all around a brilliant, brilliant little vehicle, and I just love the look of it. It drives fun. It's short enough, small enough to go through small gaps. It's powerful. It's got traction. It's good. It is just a good vehicle. End of story. It's good. So, that was number 2. Let's find out what is at number 1. Yeah. Right. So, at number 1, and this is a little bit unfair, but because it's sort of like a different class of vehicle, but it is just so good, I had to give it number 1. And that is the Kamaz 65228. So, let's give it a go. This thing is so good. It is incredibly good. I just really like this vehicle. I like number 2 a lot. I really do. And it's probably my favorite vehicle. But I had to give number 1 to this vehicle because it can do everything. I mean everything. So we're going to stick a protector on it. That looks really cool. We're going to go with that military trailer. And we're going to go with garage parts. So just to keep it equal across the board. Right, stick it in first gear. Boom. Off we go. This thing looks so good. I mean, it looks brilliant. It sounds good. The exhaust pipes coming out of the roof at the top. It is just a good vehicle. I mean, 8-wheel drive. It's great. This thing, I had to go with this. My favorite vehicle is number 2. That little Unimog style Kamaz thing. That was I think it's a Kamaz. I think so. Number 2. Anyway, that is probably my favorite vehicle of all time. But I had to give the number 1 spot to this. This thing is absolutely insane. It can go anywhere. It is brilliant in everything. You can use this at the start of the game and open up your garages. It is a big vehicle, so it is a little bit tricky to move around, but it does have steering on both front axles, so it is actually quite maneuverable for the size of it. I mean, this thing is just an absolute tank of a vehicle. I mean, recoveries is easy with this thing. Logs, you can take a full load of the longest, biggest logs you can find, and this thing will run it no problem whatsoever. You can do fuel tankers with this thing. You can tow vehicles around while towing logs. I mean, you can do just about anything with this thing. Going through rivers is brilliant because it's high and it's big and it's got tons of grip. It is just, there's nothing this thing can't do. I mean, it's just that good. I mean, this vehicle, I could very easily start just about any map on this game with only this vehicle and only use this and finish it quite easily. So you have to give it to this truck. I mean, it is just absolutely phenomenal. Sometimes I don't like using it because, well, the one is it's heavy on fuel, but it's not too bad. But the reason why I sometimes don't use it is because it actually feels like cheating, because it's that good. It just feels like you're cheating. There's no point. It is an absolutely phenomenal, fantastic vehicle. There's just no getting around it. It is brilliant. It is so good. So yeah, that's basically gonna conclude it for today. So if there's any other mods that you want me to check out, that you know about, that you think should be on this list, let me know in the comments below and I will go and check them out. I'll try and find the links to all of these and leave them in the comment section or the description below. If they aren't there, all of these are easily available, sort of like under most subscribed mods. Most of them are around there under the Steam Workshop. So go look for them there. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.